This is going to be mostly some unscripted commentary about the entire run. I'm not very good at talking without a script, so please forgive any strange mistakes I may make.
There may be lots of things out there worth documenting.
A true battlefield. This is beyond something. This is your excuse for
Qiubai has just enough damage to take the first 50% of Steam Knight's HP, but she needs to get a little bit lucky with binds to achieve this. Not so lucky that I don't need Cantabile to body block for a moment, but still, just enough. And it's not even the first RNG check in the run either. Black Knight Summon actually has more HP than Qiubai somehow, so her main job is to tank all the rocket barrages. Well, half them in phase 2 anyways. She also takes down a tree in the top right, which is very important because I cannot fight 4 fully buffed tree dudes all at the same time. Sad to do it, but Cantabile has to get tactically chomped by the Chomper so that Qiubai doesn't die. I think the second most important operator in this run after Haruka is Catherine. She alone has enough HP and defense to face tank Steam Knight, at least for a while. While Haruka S2 does keep her alive for Steam Knight's normal attacks, his Pyro Driver special attack still instantly kills her if her skill is not active. Max HP boost also increases Catherine's max barrier from devices, giving her enough effective HP to tank the Pyro Driver. While it would be nice to tank Steam Knight forever like this, Catherine S2 only lasts for 2 Pyro Drivers. To survive the third, I have to burst down the rest of phase 1.
Danger.
For the timings in phase 2 to work consistently, I wait for a few moments after the trucks roll in before activating Qiubai's skill. Black Knight Summon tanks 1 rocket barrage, but the other one targets Catherine. She cannot survive it alone off skill. Haruka S2 just can't out-heal that much damage that quickly. But with Taunt to split incoming damage, surviving is fairly trivial. She also keeps the tile above Catherine unsealed, which will be necessary for later. I also placed a device in front of Kazemaru just to keep that tile open for her S2 summon. They can hit Steam Knight from that tile, and I need all the damage I can get right now. With the correct timing on Qiubai earlier, Black Knight Summon wakes up just in time to be immediately devoured by a Chomper. I had to figure that one out to keep Kazemaru safe without needing to sacrifice Conta again. The major RNG component of this run is Haruka. Haruka's module adds a chance to restore 1 SP to an operator when the bubble is popped, and I need every scrap of SP I can get so Qiubai charges her skill in time for the next big wave. Over here is that my Haruka is mod level 1 here, so it's only a 10% chance per pop to generate SP.
beyond substance, the spirit unchained.
Reviewing the footage here, it seems that Qiubai almost never got any additional SP while charging the skill of the cycle. So it's slightly late, and the Chomper kills Kazemaru as a result. Had I fed it Conta instead of the summon earlier, this run would be over. The last big RNG component is Qiubai's binds. The more she binds, the more damage she deals, so on every run she does a different amount of damage to Steam Knight at this point. Down the line, that changes the timing of his final rocket barrage. Slight variations in his movement timing from the binds also threw off the ends of a lot of runs. Combined with experimenting with different strategies, it becomes obvious why this took several hours of attempts to produce a winning clear. This is where I'm most unsure of how to proceed. Do I delay Steam Knight for 2 attacks with Black Knight? Do I deploy Catherine early to charge S2 instead of split boxing into Qiubai's normal attack range? And just what the hell do I even throw Cantabile at? Lots of runs, lots of combinations of solutions. But only this one is the one that actually worked out.
Kazemaru, all ready. Illusion!
In hindsight, the Black Knight delay was a bad idea, because then Steam Knight charges his Pyro Driver and only 2 attacks. Thankfully I deployed Catherine early enough so that she barely charged S2 in time, but I still think she might have died without the extra barrier from Aladale. There's even more Qiubai RNG here, because if she doesn't bind this last Chomper enough, she gets Aiden, and that's very bad. Very, very bad. Then Steam Knight just doesn't die. And yeah, runs over at that point. Now look at the goddamn bind up time here. It's just like, I got so lucky. Like, he barely dies before... barely dies. What a goddamn miracle of a run, but well, it's nowhere close to being over yet. So, you know, I'm in on slow motion, I'm pausing, it's just like, man, I got in this far, what do I do? I'm free. It's like, this guy, he didn't eat the freaking summon up there because I was too busy worrying about the middle lane in order to remember to press the sleep button on Black Knight, so that the thing could wake up and then get Aiden, and then I wouldn't have to worry about it. At least wouldn't have to worry about it as much, because the Papyrus can't out-heal its auto attacks alone. Off-skill. Not off-skill, she has an auto-skill, you know. But. Anyways, thus begins a series of strategic blunders, seeing as how the last 2 times I got to the final tree dudes.
Here's that. Everything I need to know in my map. Here's the position, right? Kazemaru, go!
But in trying not to repeat the mistakes of the past, I made some truly horrid decisions instead. The chief of which was redeploying Haruka to the exact same spot and being unable to use S2 twice because Qiubai dealt more damage to the Chomper than I expected. Obviously I could have redeployed Haruka left 2 tiles, so I have space for a Catherine device at least, on old position. But I was panicked enough to not think of that. Until now, while I'm recording this voiceover.
Success is inevitable. No need to leave it to chance.
Beyond substance, no blade is mercy. Brace yourself.
Danger? 선생님은 여러 번 나가봤지만 이런 강사는 본 적도 없다고!
For the old girl, victory to every Luxinia. You've gone astray. I'm right by you. Set mines in the bushes. Understood. Just as planned. Understood. Just as planned. Understood. Right. Harass the closest enemy. How'd me and the darlings do? No compliments for us?